bigger, didn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. Right. There.
Oh,
Shit. I forgot that one had holes in it. Trust you to film that. I'll change this and we finish. Can we even have holes in there? Gonna get any worse? We're back with you. We are in de Saint-Genis de Saint-Chonage on another camping car park. Flipping good these are. We're over there, over the back. Once you've got all your cards sorted out, you just pull up, bip. It's €13 a night here with electric, water, wastewater, etc, etc. So we're going to go and have a walk around the town now. We just got here. We thought we'd show you about. Stretch our legs a bit. Let's go and have a look, eh? I was going to have a little walk around the town there. Look where we are. This is called so it's not a lot here really.
cinema.
There's a cinema, that's a cinema there. As you say, when you're coming down the road, it's quite a tight turning into here. But there's signs there and there's signs on the other side of the road to show you where to go. But it looks like a very old village. Just outside Bordeaux this is. We're just going to go and have a little mooch around. See what's about, see if we can find some shops. So just down the road, which is literally a 5 minutes walk, is a restaurant, Le Cholito. Le Cholito. It's quite a nice little menu. Little sort of basic menu. Usual stuff. Chili con carne. Mexican salad. Empanadas. Also got plat de jour, plate of day, entrecôte, yeah, plenty of wine and booze. So yeah, it's just a little tiny sort of village really. Don't even know if there's anything here. Looks like there's a garage up there. I'm just going to walk up here, turn around and then walk back. Well, I'm just going to cross the road. If we come out the site and done a right, just down there on your right, it's a builder's merchant. Not that you probably need anything out of that over here. There's a garage up there. This caught my eye. Artisan boulangerie, patisserie and snacking. Sammy see the word snack and she was off. Oh look, there's an Intermarché down there. Intermarché is like a big supermarket. And by it is a McDonald's as well, but I'm not eating any of that old crap while I'm out here. A Super U as well, which is another supermarket. Yeah, there's a fair bit round here. Just going to go and have a look in here, see what's in here.
May I have a bag of those meringues?
Oh, a bag of them.
Big bag.
Flipping sugar muncher. Look at this in here, that's well nice. Hello, bonjour. Look. Look at that lot.
I like one of them, one of them, and one of them.
Oh. Oh my god. That looks nice. That looks like a custard flan. Might have to have one of them myself. Right, let's get some grub. That's lovely in there. Just got a haul. Got a nice loaf. Like a French stick, brown French stick. Sammy's got 4 fresh croissants.
Oui.
What else did you get? Meringues and pure sugar meringues. And, oh, slice of custard tart.
Oh yeah.
I don't eat a lot of sweet things, but Sammy does. So I'll have a little taste. I'll have a little taste of that. I think Sammy probably eat it all. So if you come out of that site and turn left, it takes you down into the little town. There's a butcher's, full of meat that. Full of, doesn't look like it's even open, but it is. Look at that. French know how to do a flipping church here, don't they? Look at that, it's beautiful. And here, ooh, artisan cave, basically, an off licence. It's cool, isn't it? Lovely. Roger. So we've got a little cafe over here, the tobacconists. Sammy was talking about these trees. Now that looks like ash to me. And what they do is they basically keep chopping off the upper branches, cut the tree basically, and keep chopping off and trimming the upper branches all the time. And then sometimes these, you'll see these grown together in like a living fence. That's a beautiful church, and look at that spire up. It's still got all the old bells in it and that. And there's the Offices de Tourisme de France there, which could be quite handy if you get over and you get stuck. So we're just going to basically show you around everywhere we go, because something in one of these videos might help someone when they're over here, because sometimes it can be quite daunting going to another country, especially when you can't speak the lingo, only a little bit maybe, and you're a bit worried. But there's nothing to be worried about really, unless something goes wrong with your flipping van. Aha. Uh-oh. He don't look at me. Let's go this way, Raven. I don't want to get you scratched up by a flipping cat, and you can leave him alone. Oh, look at him. Proper witch's cat. So just down behind the information services is a Carrefour. Basically, like what we have in the UK, Tesco's Express. This will be like a mini supermarket, so that's quite handy. And also there's a opticians there. And then on the corner here, round there, is a pharmacist. There's quite a lot here. It's only a little place. As I say, we're just stopping over here for one night before we head down into Bordeaux for a little while. We've decided to chase the sun because we're sick of rubbish weather. So we're going to go into Bordeaux for a few days, and then we'll probably end up in Spain, straight into Spain. Go and do Spain, all round Spain. I've got some relatives to visit out there. Once I've done that, bonjour. Once we've done that, then we might have a poodle back up through France and go and visit some other friends in France. Friends everywhere, me. Pays being a nice person and not being a bully. There's a bit of bullying going on lately, I've seen online. Not happy about it. It's not good. Not good at all. So we're going to have a look in here. In Carrefour. So I'm just going to pick up a few little bits. The same, yeah. Tesco's Express, but everything looks nicer. As I say, they do cheese and hams and charcuterie over here like you wouldn't believe. Flipping lovely. And I might get a little bottle of white wine to go with the last of my prawns that I got, my crevettes. What do you reckon on that? Should I? Give me a thumbs up on this video if you think I should. What a beautiful morning. The sun's shining and all is good in the world. I don't know. So I thought I'd bring you out for a little walk with the dog. Going to take Ray to do his morning ablutions. It's a lovely little air, that. Plenty you could get in a village. A few vans turn up last night, look. And the one next to us, you see how Gladys here, are an English couple. Really nice they are. So I thought I'd just come out for a little walk this morning, a little walkie-talkie. Tell you what's going on. So, we're moving off from here today. We're heading down towards Bordeaux. I'm going to go to another little village. And then we've got something really exciting planned. I messaged the lady last night. She sent me an email. Really nice lady. And we're going to go and have a look around her property. I'm well excited for this. So I might get it on the end of this video. I might just do a big long one. Who knows? But we're taking you to a vineyard. It's been there for centuries. This person's family has had this vineyard for over 200 years and they've been producing organic wine. Result. So anyway, just take the old mutt out for his morning ablutions. And then we're off. Thanks for watching my last video. Much appreciated. I mean, I'm not for everybody. I say happy days a lot, flipping a lot. That's just me. There's plenty of choices out there. If you don't like me, move on. That's what I'll do. There we go. But it's lovely around here. Lots of nice little green spaces. A little village, little bungalows everywhere. Birds are singing. And the world's a happy place. We're in another little town. It's flipping lovely here. That old gentleman now, we was just having a chat with him. He speaks very good English. By the way, where we're going is just up the road. He speaks very good English. He's 82. And 3 years ago, was it 3 years ago he had cancer? He had all the chemotherapy, got that out of the way, went into remission and done 3,500 kilometres on his bike. 40 kilometres a day, cycling. What a machine, what a lovely old man. We was just having a good old chat to him. So we're just going to have a look around here. Thought we'd take you around exactly where we go. Just so you know what the area's like, but it's flipping lovely. Nice church. Here he comes. This is lovely, man. Bibliothèque, which is a library. Yeah, I did this in at school. Bit of French. So this is obviously a cenotaph to the fallen. Flipping, look at them. You wouldn't want them dropping on you, would you? Bloody hell. Oh, like that fridge. Look at that fridge in there. It's well cool. So we're just going to have a little look around the village, see what they've got here. We're not far up the road, 5 minutes up the road, and it looks beautiful. I'll put what this little town is up on the screen now so you can have a look. Vival, fruit and veg, little bar there, restaurant. Let's say these little French villages are very pretty, very pretty. Oh, here we are. That's where we are. Near Blaye, and that gentleman lives in Blaye. He said it's beautiful there. There's a free park up there with electricity. So we'll probably head there tomorrow and have a little look round now, then drop round and go into Bordeaux. Really enjoying it so far, apart from the first few days. As I say, most of the French people we've met and chatted to are flipping lovely. Been really nice, well helpful. And them guys that helped us out with the van, you flipping can't go wrong. They was absolutely fantastic. And I just love this French architecture. These big sandstone buildings. Look at them. Lovely. Butchers? Yeah, let's go and have a look, eh? The roads are absolutely fantastic to drive on. Really, really good. Little clothes shop there. Tobacco, vape, etc, etc. I don't know what that is. A butcher's. Yeah, it's a butcher's, this one. Butchery. Ah, pig gives it away. I do like butchers. French clothing. Oh, it looks nice in there. Ooh, look at the meat. Already got enough food for today. Where we stand tonight is no electric. It's just a park up. But we'll show that in a bit. Let's have a little look around here first though. Just quickly popped in that shop. Have a look what Sammy's got. Look at this. Ho 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 ho. And some creme fraiche to go with them. You're well happy, aren't you?
Oh,
They smell lovely, don't they?
they smell like strawberries.
Yeah, I know. Makes a difference, doesn't it? Food just don't taste the same in the UK. Oh! Come back, Quasi.
Oh, no.
Flipping Quasimodo. Yeah, €5.90 for that big punnet flipping strawberries. Unbelievable. And they smell delicious. Oh, look. On the corner here. Got a long drip. That's handy, isn't it? We're going to have a walk back to the van now and head down to our next port of call.
That is amazing.
Oh. We're going for a wine tasting now. Don't know how much I'm going to be out of video of this. It's going to be pretty dark in now. We've left a little rascal in the van, guarding the van. We're just having a mooch around here now, waiting for the tour to start and wine tasting. Woohoo!
All the vines are around the house. We have 8 hectares, 2 are white, Sauvignon, and 6 are red, Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon. And it's the appellation Bly. After the specificity, the specificity of our estate is the growing in biodynamica. Maybe you heard before, it's even more natural than organic.
Okay.
It was Rudolf Steiner who in 1924 gave conferences to explain how to grow very environmentally friendly, using herbs to cure the plants, using specific preparations I show you later, taking care of the influence of the moon on the plants, and of course without any chemical product. On the soil we have grass, and under the plants we cut the grass in order not to have too much water, too much humidity in the plants. And between the walls, one we leave the grass and the plants until the blossom for the little insects, and the other one we plow gently the surface to aerate the soil. And the year after, we changed the interval plowed and the other one with the grass every year. I show you the length of the branches because they are very long. Usually the top of the branches is cut in summer, but it is a stress for the vines, and we prefer not to cut during the vegetation period because it's also to have a better aromas. And we prune after in winter, and it's prune, and you can see that we keep only 10 buds per plant for the new production.
Okay, yeah. There you go, I answered your question.
It answered my question.
Okay?
Yes.
We were talking about the rose trees in front of the walls. The rose tree, it was in the past to detect the disease because they have the same mildew and odium as the vines. Now it's a tradition, and also now with the method of the biodynamic, we don't use chemical products, and to prevent the disease we make herb infusions, and every week we spray with these herb infusions on the vines to improve the strength of the vine.
Oh, very good, yeah, good.
Donc, this it is a dynamisor. It is used in biodynamica to mix the different preparations to improve the action of this preparation. It's the first one is horn coding. It means that we fill the horns with the shit of the cows in autumn. We put them into the soil and we leave them during 6 months. And in spring, we take the horns, and inside there is this kind of humus called horn coding. En français, c'est bouse de corne. Que l'on va utiliser, we use it 100 grams per hectare, mixed into water at 38 degrees during 1 hour, and after we spray it on the soil to give all these microorganisms alive to the soil, to help the roots to take the food of the soil.
Okay.
And we do it twice a year, in spring and in autumn. 1% of wine growers are biodynamic.
Oh, one.
One.
Blimey.
C'est vrai que ça fait pas beaucoup.
Non. Mais c'est plus compliqué.
Ah, mais je suis pas surprise.
Ouais. And there is a second preparation. It is a silica horn. It's a very thin powder of quartz. And we mix it also in water, and then it's sprayed on the leaves to improve the photosynthesis. In June, when the vine is in blossom, and in September, when the grapes are ripening.
Wow.
It needs the horns of the cows must be from cows grown organically, without chemical product, without antibiotics.
Wow. There's a lot to it. Blimey. No wonder only 1% do it. It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. Here you have all the tools used to spray the vines with the copper used to prevent the mildew, to cure the mildew. And in the past, they had first machine on the back of the man. After, there was a vat carried on the back of a horse. Then a first machine in the 20s, pulled by a horse and spraying on each side. And the other one with 2 wings in the 50s. And it was possible to spray 2 rows at the same time. It's a big cart to carry the grapes during the harvest, or also the barrels to the station, because in the past the wine was not bottled but sold in barrels.
Okay.
There are different kinds of plough. but now we don't turn the soil as they did in the past, in order not to disturb the life in the soil. And we only scratch the soil with this kind of tool.
Okay, just to aerate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first tractor we had is this one. My father bought it in 1947, and it was used for the hard works of the farm, to make hay, to grow cereals, but not into the vines, but because it was too huge. And then in the 60s, 70s, they had narrow tractors such as this one, and it was a vineyard tractor to pass between the rows. You stay here for the night?
Is that okay?
Yes, it
Yes?
is.
Oh,
Yes.
merci beaucoup. We buy some wine, maybe not be able to drive.
Yes, it's easier like this. We have also 2 plots of vines here. It's red merlot, and behind the vines, where you see the trees, there are the meadows where my daughter has horses.
Okay, lovely.
And you may go to see them after if you want.
Okay, well, okay.
Yes, you take the path here. We live here.
Oui.
Behind this house, there is the first house of the family of the 18th century, and this part has been built at the end of the 19th century.
Okay. It's beautiful.
On a seaside style. We make the wine into stainless steel vats, and when we harvest, we carry the grapes in a lorry. We park in the path behind the door, we open it, and we unload the grapes with the conveyor belt, and we put them into this crusher steamer, and after there is a pipe on the roll to fill the vats. And for the red wines, we put together the juice with the skins for the maceration.
Which
And
turns it
it's-
red, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
And it longs about 3 weeks. And at the same time, there is a fermentation. And in biodynamic, we don't add anything because the natural yeast are alive on the
On the
grapes.
grapes, right.
And they make naturally the fermentation.
No more feet? No?
No, it's a machine. We make also rosé. The rosé is made with red grapes, but without the maceration. It means that we take the juice immediately when we fill the vat. We take one part of the juice and we put it in another vat in order not to be in contact with the skins.
Okay, I always wondered how that made.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the white wine, either you may press immediately the grapes, and it is the juice which ferments alone. Either you may make a maceration during few days, and after you press, and at the end it's also the fermentation.
Okay.
And it gives different aromas, different style of wine. You will taste, of course.
Couldn't it? Florence was just saying that they usually bring the pots with the lemons and the oranges in, but this year they just covered it because it's been a really mild year. So, I hope you're enjoying it so far.
This cellar was used in the past, and at the beginning they had to crush with the feet the grapes and to put them into the hand press on the right.
Okay.
And then they had hand machine to crush the grapes, an old press. And in 1949, the big modernization was to put the crusher in this place in order to be at the same level as the grapes behind, and it was easy to push the grapes in it. They were crushed and sent into the pipe to arrive into the horizontal press. And when the press was full, it was put on, and the juice following down went into the underground vats. When they vinified the red vines, they put the juice with the grapes in the vat, or after into the concrete vats. At the bottom there are concrete vats.
Ah, blimey. Look at that beautiful piece of fucking village, look.
Excusez-moi, je vais aller éteindre les lumières, chercher les bouteilles de vin rouge, parce qu'après on va rester ici pour la dégustation.
C'est bon, comme ça. Non, mais Chateau Nodot.
So the vineyard is on all this area, and there are more than 100,000 hectares of vines where we can produce Bordeaux or Bordeaux Supérieur, but there are specific appellations. And you have all the appellations I enumerated.
Yeah.
It's a range of wines. With the Sauvignon we make two different dry wines. There is one half dry. There is also the sparkling wine made like in Champagne with the fermentation in the bottle. We have the rosé and red into bag-in-box, and also 5 different cuvées, 5 different bottles of red wines, plus the vinegar. And the vinegar is made traditionally with the mother, and it gives a very natural aromatic vinegar. The red traditional vinegar, one with white garlic, the white with sage, and these are made with the juice of the grapes, balsamic inspiration vinegars.
Lovely.
In order to preserve the aromas and to prevent the oxidation
Il faut un peu de plastique.
of the white and rosé, we use this kind of corks, very hermetic, and they are natural because they are made in sugar cane.
Oh, blimey.
Mais maintenant, il y a beaucoup de synthétiques.
Oui.
Dans les
C'est
synthétiques,
intéressant,
évidemment.
c'est vachement
Made from
content.
sugar cane, and I
C'est
never.
super content. Tu craches pas?
Beautiful. It's quite appley
Oui.
and vanilla. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Oh.
And it is pleasant as an aperitif or with seafood,
I love
with
seafood.
oysters.
Oui, s'il faut des fruits de mer, oui, excellent.
Ouais. Ça va bien
Il
avec.
a vraiment un goût.
That is delicious. Yeah, well, there's our fellow wine tasters. Happy days.
Donc après, vous allez voir, il est aussi issu des mêmes
I
vignes.
want one
mais
of
pas
those.
de
Look at
la
this.
Ça va bien pour les bouchons comme ça qui sont.
Mais déjà, il a pas la même odeur.
Forcément.
Voilà, les arômes aussi sont un peu différents. This one is made with maceration, a few days, and it gives different aromas to the wine. It's more velvety. Ça donne un
mais c'est
côté
le
plus
goût du vin
velouté.
blanc, je peux pas. Oh, ça me donne la chaleur. Ah bah par contre, il est meilleur que l'autre. Au niveau... Enfin, moi.
C'est différent, moi j'ai.
Ouais, c'est complètement
C'est différent.
J'aimais bien le premier, il est bien différent. Ouais.
That's That's nice, isn't it?
It's different, but
Very, yeah. It's less harsh. Does that make sense? It's less citrusy, more mellow.
Yes,
More
yes.
mellow.
Yes, it's 100% Sauvignon, like for the first one. But with the maceration, it gives different aromas to the wine and more full-bodied maybe.
I've got red cheese.
Sammy's had enough.
You have the 100% Merlot,
Okay.
de tendresse. Grande Réserve, it's 2019, it's now at the top. L'Éclat, it's 100% Cabernet. And it gives fruity aromas and full-bodied wine. Tradition, it is from the old vines, and it is 18. And you have the Cuvée Prestige 17 with half Merlot, half Cabernet Sauvignon and 1 year of aging in oak barrels. Donc,
But you want one of them there, don't you?
Ah, mais celui-là, on voit qu'il aère le vin.
I pour with an aerating power because I just opened it. And this one 100% Merlot. And I was explaining
Quand t'arrives, tu regardes.
the cork. The cork we use is made of natural cork
Okay.
Je connaissais pas, tu vois.
because it's very good for the aging of the wine. It lets the wine rest. But you know that sometimes there is a bad taste of cork. And with this corks it's impossible because there is a little membrane on each side. And thanks to this membrane, the air may come into the bottle for the aging of the wine, but the TCA can't go through the membrane and doesn't give the bad taste to the wine.
Okay.
Des fois, je monte. On voit pas trop.
Good view, isn't it?
Les arbres, ils sont nus, là. Il les coupe à moitié.
Ouais.
Puis, mais il y en a aussi dans les Landes.
Rigolo.
Thank you.
That
Ouais.
is delicious.
C'est un arbre à moitié.
Ouais.
19.
L'odeur. Ah, il a une bonne odeur.
Is this the fruity one?
It's fruity, yes.
Yeah,
that's,
that is
because
berries in
I
that
can
now.
smell berries.
Blackcurrant.
And the fact that we grow in biodynamica, we preserve all the fruity aromas.
Ah ben ça j'adore, voilà. Ah ça reste en bouche.
Oh.
Ça j'adore, c'est
C'est
bien
vrai
rouge.
que
Ah ouais.
quand on cultive en biodynamie, on a
Les
des
gouttes.
vins qui sont fruités.
Alors,
Parce que
That
il
is
n'y a pas
good.
de produits chimiques qui
Bah oui.
détruisent
Ça, c'est bon,
certains
celui-là, il est bon.
composés.
Ça, c'est bon.
Donc on a vraiment l'expression
Oh, you can really smell
de
the
tous arômes du
berries.
raisin dans le vin.
j'aime bien moi quand ça reste ce goût
That
de terre
is
qu'on a,
like blackcurrant.
ce goût en bouche. J'aime bien ces
Oh, I like
gammes.
that.
That's absolutely delicious, that
Ah
one.
celui-là il est vraiment bon. C'est la grande réserve ça.
I'm
Good
taking.
view, isn't it?
This one is Grande Réserve,
The Grand Reserve.
Grande Réserve 2019.
Absolutely delicious.
C'est un liqueur, là.
Alors juste une larme.
Oh, that looks slick. What one's this one?
Wow. Du liquide et épais.
And this one?
Ça sera sur le bord du...
Oh là là, les
It's a
odeurs.
spicy wine
Oh aïe aïe
made
aïe.
according to a
J'adore.
recipe of the
Oh, la
14th
vache.
century.
Oh, by monks.
It's Hippocrates,
Okay.
and there are 7 varieties of spices, oriental
Le guignolais, chez
spices,
nous, c'est un peu cette
known in the
odeur-là.
Middle Ages,
Yeah.
macerated into the wine.
Il y a la cannelle, la cannelle.
Medicine.
Yes, at the beginning it was a medicine.
Medicine, yeah.
Médicinal. Ah ouais. Donc il y a quoi comme épices dedans?
Alors,
trop bon,
qu'est-ce
ça.
que vous avez reconnu?
J'ai la cannelle,
Oui,
clou de girofle,
oui.
Mulled
et
wine.
l'autre là, le truc étoilé, l'anis étoilé.
Non.
Non.
La
Avec
badiane, c'est de la badiane.
La badiane.
Non, non.
Oh,
Ah mais ça c'est bon. Hein. Ah ouais.
flipping hell. Cheers. Chin chin. Oh, that's nice.
C'est bon hein.
Il fait combien de degrés celui-là?
That's like
Comme le
best,
vin, donc,
the best
13
mulled
ans.
wine
Ah oui.
you've ever tasted in your life.
That is so smooth.
Ouais, c'est vrai qu'on retrouve
That
le
is a
vin chaud
beautiful.
un peu,
Ouais.
ouais.
Alors,
nous, on
It's
n'aime
like
pas
medicine.
le vin chaud.
Well, it would be
Non,
medicine.
C'est vrai que le
Herbs
goût,
and
il y a des oranges
spices.
dedans.
non, il y a la
Back in the day, it
cardamome.
used to be a medicine.
La cardamome, ça rappelle un peu.
So it's to
le goût
incorporate in the
des oranges.
wine into alcohol. So we ingest it.
Bon, ça, ouais.
Ah, j'aime bien.
The best wine, biodynamic wine that you've ever had. That is good. Look at that. Come on.
Même la grande réserve.
Grande réserve.
La grande réserve.
I'm really shocked.
I'm shocked at that. Look at the
Ils vendent
prices.
que en
That's
carton ou à
incredible.
l'unité.
Les deux, les unités font les cartons.
À la palette, mais non.
Unbelievable.
T'aurais mis une
You've got to
palette.
come here.
Non, parce que
Chateau
je fais un
Nodot.
Ouais, peut-être un mix aussi.
Tu serais d'accord de partir
I'm gonna have a
sur
spend
deux
up.
de comme ça. De vannes.
Right, so with this Google Lens, when you go onto Google Translate, you basically
maybe
point
Claudie.
your camera at what you want to look at.
Et le code postal
4910.
La ville. Moi,
And
ça
then
me
it
coûte
tells you
rien de la prendre.
in English what it is. That's flipping clever, isn't it?
How many are you getting?
Do you think we get a VAT in Gladys?
Moi, je vais prendre un carton de 6 de grande réserve.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. That's enough of that JP. Right. What a brilliant tour. If you're coming down into the Bordeaux area, come here. It's brilliant. Florence was such a lovely host. Very gracious. Showed us around her family home, around the history, the vast history of her vineyards. It's beautiful. It goes back in her family over 2 centuries. Her grandfather was a cooper. That's someone that makes barrels. So he used to make the barrels for the wine, the oak barrels. Had all the tools there. All the old ancient tools, which I love. I mean, look. The birds are singing. There's that old horse-drawn cart there, look. And I'm taking that one for a walk. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that as much as we did. Got back last night, had a nice bit of food. We're eating so well out here. Lots of salads. I feel so much healthier. Olive oil. I feel great. And that helps, doesn't it? Bit of vitamin D. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that little video. We're going somewhere new next, which is only about 20 minutes away from here. If you remember that old gentleman on the bike, he told me he lived in an area just over there. Not far, 20 minutes away. He said it's beautiful. You have to come and stay. There's a lovely air there. You'll love it. Restaurants, shops, bars and that. So he showed me on Search for Sites. So I was like, you know what? Keep an eye out for us, because we're going to come and see you. So, you never know. We might see him. There we go. That's how friends are made. That's enough of me rabbiting on for one video. It's been on far too long. But I hope you enjoyed it. It's very interesting to me anyway. You take care. You stay safe and sane. Look after yourselves. And I'll see you on the next one. Tatty bye.
There are cooper tools of my great grandfather.
Okay, it was a Cooper. Wow.